So what we're going to do is we're going to take this diagonal back haircut, again a classic haircut, and what we're going to do is we're going to modernize it. And what I decided to do for you today is I'm going to actually change the fringe or design line from going down this way to being more of a horizontal or almost a little longer in the front. But I want to do it in such a way that the hair is broken up and chopped up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come to the corner of the fringe area here, and I'm going to actually come down with my scissors from my short area, coming down on an angle. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back the other way, and I'm going to actually create another triangle right down to the end of that haircut. Trying not to move the hair too much as I do this, just trying to leave the length enough for the client, always making sure that when you do a fringe area, you're very cautious on the length because you do not want to accidentally cut too much hair off. So as you can see, I'm taking and separating the fringe from the side of the haircut with a new design line. Coming up quite short and going again to quite long. Using the triangle method. And I'm going to just come around to the other side here. Again, just creating that length of the fringe that I want so that it doesn't get too short. Using these triangles and trying not to move the hair around too much. Working on a client's a little easier than when we work on a mannequin or when we're doing a video, but that's okay. We can make amends. And of course, if this was a real person, I might have poked her eye out already, but that's okay. Again, coming right to the edge of that fringe where I want to separate the side from the back, leaving that bit long there. So we're going to come in, we're going to take our sides. On this side, I'm going to just chop, chop, chop. Again, just to break this up. If you want it a little more severe, go in a little higher with your chops, and you could see the triangles that we're creating. Okay? Now, because we have the front broken up like that, what we're going to do next is we're going to actually come in and take this back area behind the ear, and we're going to really break up this bottom area. So we're actually going to change the shape of the haircut by coming in underneath here, lifting out, and really chopping into this haircut. I'm talking deep gouges with your scissors. Again, creating a breaking up of the structure and creating a very broken perimeter. Depending on how high you want the structure to go will be determined by how high you put your comb to break this up. So again, freehand cutting, just a messy type of breakup for the haircut. Before I go and blow dry this, I'm going to check balance. I'm going to see if I need more weight off one side than the other. Just move the hair around, see what it's making for you. Can't see exactly how it looks or how perfect it is, but I could definitely see balance. And then of course I could always go in afterwards and take more away after it's been dried. Any good hairdresser worth their weight, any great freaking hairdresser will always finish or detail their haircut once they blow dry it, because the blow dry tells you a lot about your haircut when you get into it, and you could always adjust when it's dry. When I used to tell my clients, what I was doing was personalizing that haircut just for them. That made them feel really important because I was actually fixing my haircuts, but they had no idea.